Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm one Vexy guy, and today we'll be going over Freelance Trials Labs that they have the new game mode they introduced. Those who don't know, Trials is a 3v3 and game PvP, and the Freelance Lab is that every once in a while they introduce a new variation of the game mode, and this one happens to be there's no teams. You join it all as solo players, randomly get split up into two teams of three, and then you fight it out for the first five, I think it is. um, anyway, I know there's lots of opinions on this game mode throughout throughout different social media and different outlets, and people have different opinions on it. I just wanted to give you my opinion on it. Overall, I gotta say, I come out swinging, saying that it was actually a fairly decent experience that I had with it. What you're gonna see here is I got a flawless card on a mercy passage, and we went 7-0. Fortunately, the first five games that I had were taken. I completed them, and then I had to take some time off to go get my car, and then came back and then finished it. And a game, of course, gameplay was captured on Saturday, October 23rd. This was before the flawless pools and things were introduced. Anyway, this is my experience with it, and I will say that it went well so far. So what I like to do is I'm just going to go through quickly some pros and some cons of the game mode and see the pros and cons from my experience. So I found one of the best things about this being for a pro is that because there's no communications, the game modes were extremely fast. Not only was it fast to get in, and I'm going to chalk that up to because there's tons of variations as to why it's fast to get in. Like there was an increased player pool on Saturday. It's new. People are just trying it out. Who knows if the game mode sticks around, if that would be something that would continually happen. But it was fast to get in. And then also the games were actually really fast. Because there weren't teams, people just seemed to quote unquote YOLO right into the middle. Now that is due also because it is a good map. Like Cauldron is a good map compared to the ones we've had recently, the last couple of weeks, in my experience. But this just felt like a lot faster gameplay, and wasn't those times where you had certain teammates coming in with loadouts where they would really try to abuse range, and they would stay really close to the back with high intellect builds and trying to eke out those extra matches to get those extra wins, or really wait for I don't even know where the flag spawns on this map because we never made it that far. Like the matches were done within a minute, right? Every round was done within a minute. So I felt that was really good. It really made Trials feel fun, a little more fun to play that way. And also, I will say that this is both a pro and a con. It's kind of the luck of the draw, whoever your teammates are. But I found that it was a little bit, I don't know if it was just, again, because of the player base, because of how many people we had, but it found like almost like skill-based matchmaking was in effect, honestly. I found that everybody that we played was around, around my skill level, in terms of movements and shooting and aim and game sense. Now I will say that I did check out Destiny Tracker and things, and a couple of times our ELO, these two games anywhere, my team's ELO was higher, so that was kind of the luck of the draw. But I felt like everybody here was a good average player, right? There wasn't any teams where we were playing, or there wasn't any individual players that were in these lobbies, the 7 lobbies that I played, where it was just like they were absolutely destroying everybody and just carrying, right? So that was really nice to play against. Now for cons. I have a couple of cons, but I'm just going to start off with the biggest one because I'm sure some people have experienced this as well. I did play a couple games on Friday. I think I went 5-4 on Friday. I think it was Friday 5-4. And 3 of those 4 games after the second round, or maximum the third round, if we were losing, one of our people would just drop right out and leave the game. So then you're stuck with 2 to 3 rounds more having to go, maybe even more if we won the one. I think the one, it was we had 1 win, they had 1 win, and then we had 1 win, they had 2, and that's when the person dropped. So we had to go 3 more rounds of just getting annihilated because it's 3v2 with no communications at all, right? So that is kind of a pet peeve of mine. Like if you're going to join this, even if you're going to lose, it is double trials loot too. So that is, actually that's a really big point. That's probably why there's a lot more people in it on this on Saturday here when I was playing, because it is double trials experience. So just stick in the game. You know what I mean? The other things that we had that I had on here was that a con is that of course it is a separate pool, so it takes away from the main trials experience. So you're not going to have as many solos queuing into the main trials experience, which means that if you have doubles, it's going to be harder to find a match. If you go in with like a friend, you can't go into freelance. So it would make those wait times a lot longer. And because it's not team oriented, there will be a lot, the quote unquote sweatier matches would more take place within the team labs or the team trials. And again, as I said, luck of the draw and teammates, you can have sometimes where you have the best people and sometimes you have a better person than you, or sometimes you don't. But as I said, there was some skill-based, I feel like there was skill-based matchmaking in this. I will say that as for a lab that they've done, this was way better than the flag one that they did a couple weeks ago. Okay, because that one I really didn't like. I don't know if there's a map on that one either, but this one just felt a lot better. So overall, I've got to say that it was fun, it was fast, and that's what I really enjoyed about it. Now, the thing is that even after doing this review, I'm coming to the realization that double trials loot is huge. So maybe that really is the reason why so many people were in. That's why, because the population was more vast. That's why I have more people that were kind of like average gamers here, like myself. So anyway, regardless, I had fun with it. I hope that you guys do too. I'm gonna go hop in now and try the solo, the freelance flawless pool and see, just tank the stats, see how it goes, and go from there. I will leave you with I don't even know where we are here. I think we're starting the second game. I'll leave you with the rest of this. If you care to watch, and as always, have a great day. Thank you for stopping by and watching, and we'll see you later. Thanks.
Only one enemy is left. Only one ally is left. It is in their hands. 30 seconds left. Only one ally is left. It is in their hands. Grenades, punching, bullets everywhere. Guardian, my heart is still racing. You're in the lead. Let your opponents chase you all they want. Left, my friend. Opponent revived. Your ally is back in the fight. Guardian, you alone. Be brave. Just the two of you now. Fight! That is the round. You're giving their ghosts a lot of practice. You are in the lead. I am not surprised. Left, my friend. Only one enemy is left. That was you! All you! This round is yours! Your ally is back in the fight. Your team leads. I expected nothing less. very hard to kill, but you are like me, very stubborn. Focus. Match point. You are but a step from victory. Only one enemy is left. The match is yours. Celebrate. I will join you. Victory feels good, my friend. But this victory is not just for you. It is for the city, for the people. Remember always why we